Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Bills under the lights on Monday night.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And what an incredible athlete with a cannon for an arm. And he's drawing comparisons to some of the best mobile QBs the league has ever seen. In addition, this is a young man who's learned from his mistakes along the way, prepares really well each and every time now, and he's got an opportunity to blossom in this system.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He gets this one complete to Bowden. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Third down, it's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was it.
First down, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing is Allen on third. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. A gain of...
Come on. Hey.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd and goal. Willis got his tight end. That's complete. That's Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Herb Smith Jr. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Allen going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air, Allen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, he's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
option play, Willis looking to run.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis looking to throw it.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even give up a defensive touchdown.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 7-7, our score after 1.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, here's a run by Moss.
And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
And here comes throw #1 for the backup QB.
Eluding the pressure right.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Up the middle, it's Edwards.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who was so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They try to throw on second down, but this one... This drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll look to throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out.
And they take him down. The Bills get to it. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stumped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Saints, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And award that sack to Boogie Basher. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Out of the gun now on third down.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Carlos Basham, his 2nd sack of the night. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready.
They run. It's Williams. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. But this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Zach Vaughn coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. one more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And not much happening there. He's taken down by a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
They go play action here on first down.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that is incomplete.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding.
Here we go, back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was. But Probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and control.
Now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job.
After review of the play,
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Back to throw again. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. fair to say, hasn't been. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the deep?
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it won't. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw here.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continues.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And it's a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give for Edwards running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Basham in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You can continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, it might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 9 now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Taken down at the 42.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain there. And they'll begin by running the option.
Holding. Offense.
We can't have that.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They got to walk that walk. Ready, ready.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Gets this one to Morris. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop the throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morris. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll run here with Edwards, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And now the third down throw incomplete as to throw now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. And he loses the football a second time. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a first and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Looking to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. The 40. 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That is taken in by Hurst. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Carlos Basham
in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
And remember, here in preseason, this offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.